Hello guys, welcome back. Today we embark on a quest into Upper Blighttown, which is going to be awful. I would normally skip this area entirely, but there's actually a very relevant spell that I want to grab. So this will be interesting. So this is episode 5. It's the first episode that I'm recording after actually posting a video from this series on my channel, and the reception has been awesome so far. Really wholesome. A lot of people are into it, more than I was expecting, and it's just been very humbling, I guess, and I'm excited to do more. I've also picked up on some things whilst editing that I need to work on. I definitely start kind of going more into walkthrough territory at points. I think it's because I got a lot to talk about, and that's an easy one for me because I know this game so well. But I might try and do less of that and just be more natural overall. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to overthink it too much. I'm just going to play, have some fun. Play some fucking Dark Souls. Let's go. Onwards. So the spell that I want to grab is Power Within, Pyromancy. It's going to boost my damage output. And that's going to be very useful. So I thought it would be worth the detour into Upper Blighttown. As miserable as this place is, it's quite useful. I need to see if I have any blooming moss clumps, because I do not. Right, I might get toxicked here. I think I might be able to not get instantly toxicked if I get hit. We will see. I think this set has good resistance to toxic, but I'm not entirely sure. So these monstrosities, they're not too bad. They're slow. Quite a lot of health. They drop literal piles of shit in the form of a pie. It's fucked up. I once got invaded by someone that was so dedicated to griefing that when he one-shot me, he pointed down, of course, and then he used the prayer remote to teabag me, and then he threw piles of shit at my corpse. And I just thought, fair fucking play. So these guys hit pretty hard, and they can poison you. It's not very likely though, they don't hit you often enough. They do this little, whatever this is, I don't really understand it. They're just gonna get backstabbed. Ow. He hit me straight out of my backstab animation. That didn't feel fair. You know what? Kindling might have been a good idea here. Because if I get toxic, I am fucked. But there's not much I can do about that right now. Good. I can tank it though. That is good. The difference being able to take a hit from a toxic blow dart without getting toxic. Very useful. Really don't want to get toxic. It will fuck me up. I'll be careful here. So I'm recording this on a work night, day at night. Got work tomorrow, but I like to live dangerously. Just really been enjoying this whole experience, really. Still getting used to talking, thinking out loud, and trying to be entertaining. It's a new thing. And I'm relying on muscle memory for the most part to carry me through this game. I don't know if I could play through a game and do commentary if I wasn't this familiar with it. So I expect games that I cover in the future will probably be ones that I am very, very familiar with. Which isn't a bad thing. I obviously have a lot to say about those games. I want to have a look at Resident Evil. Specifically the Resi 2 remake, which I did play recently. And I thought it was fucking awesome. Also the Resident Evil 1 remake. Which I've just been craving that game recently. Can't poise through that. Right, I get so lost here. Fuck me. There's loads of like planks that will fall. You step on them as well. You really gotta be careful with your footing. There is a bonfire down here. So I want to and this guy in a jar. Right, down here. Okie dokie, we're good. So I'm going to kindle this bonfire. This really is a miserable shit heap of an area, and I fucking detest it. It's grim, but that's kind of what they were going for, so I kind of... It's a love-hate relationship with this place. Lower Blighttown, not so bad. Upper Blighttown. Don't really care for it, you know? No. Oh. Right, I want to be careful here. Fuck. Right, back up a bit. Alright, depending on the time and how long it takes, I'm not expecting to breeze through this area, but it could happen. Seem to be doing alright so far. I'm gonna kill Quelaag, and then I might also kill Ceaseless Discharge while I'm there. Ceaseless Discharge. What a mouthful. I think you get like 20,000 souls for doing it, and obviously there is a way to pretty much well, let me rephrase. There is a scripted way to kill him that is very easily done. So I'm probably going to do that. Very simple to do. I am fucking lost. Weird squid creature that only shows up in this area. I think I want to go further down. Might be it. Yeah, I think this is right. Ooh. Pushing my luck there a little bit. Oh, fuck. Right, they have a grab attack. You don't want to get caught by that. It's horrendous. Don't know how I fucked the riposte there. Not a problem. Dead either way. Oh, fuck. I need to go up. I want to get that spell. And that's going to require some exploration. I don't quite remember how to get there. Shit. Up here? I think there's a toxic blow dart guy up here. Gotta be careful. Really don't want to be toxic in this area. Oh, fuck. So when you kill them, if you get lucky, they might drop a blooming purple moss clump and you can heal your toxic, but I don't know the percentages on it, but I think it's a rare drop. Rare relative to getting the standard purple one for poison. Right, I know where I'm going now. Do I? Yes, down here. This guy is chasing me. Okay, you want to be careful here. If you get too close, you can kind of like slip down and he'll just send you flying. No real indication that I'm doing damage here. He's dead though. Now I can grab power within and get the fuck out of here. I think this and Sen's Fortress are the two places in my first proper playthrough that I died the most. This place is really fucking miserable. It's just awful. And sends obviously all the traps. It's funny because it's just so second nature now to just bum rush through sends with no problems whatsoever, but back then, holy shit. So here's the thing, if there are any games that you'd like to see me cover on this channel, do let me know. Regarding my taste in games, if you're familiar with any of the songs I've ever covered, I'm pretty much only ever covered songs from games that I had a personal relationship with. Where do I go from here? There were a few outliers, like Undertale. I'd never played that, but it was just blowing the fuck up. And the soundtrack is good. I don't need to play the game to admit that. I don't know what to do here. Have I fucked up? Oh, just drop. Of course. No, no. Oh. I did not see him under there. Right, we're pretty much down here now. Good, good, good. Excellent. That wasn't too bad. Oh, fuck. Heal, heal. Holy fuck. Right, we're good. Bonfire's around the corner. Mildred's going to invade because I am still human. Like I said in an earlier episode though, she is not really a problem. Looks like Mildred hasn't invaded me. Not entirely sure why, unless the trigger is a bit further on round here. Might be the case. There we go. Gonna run back to the bonfire. I don't want to fight her in the swamp. Otherwise my movement will be restricted and it becomes a lot more difficult. Like I said, not a problem. You can do that immediately if you're comfortable with running through the back entrance of Blighttown. Not too bad. once you get into Firelink, you can go human, run down, kill Mildred, get about 8,000 souls, and then homeward bone back. And it's a good way to kickstart any new playthrough, really. You'll get quite a few levels out of those souls. Especially if you're like gearing yourself for a weapon that might have heavier stat requirements than your starting gear. What am I looking for? Right. Let's equip these. We will get poisoned here. So I could have gone back to the asylum and grabbed the rusted iron ring, which will make this place a bit, I don't want to say easier. This isn't really a problem, being poisoned in the swamp. If you run this route here, you're probably going to be okay. You can run straight past these boulder guys. Obviously the rusted iron ring will speed up how quickly you can move through the swamp, and it's nice, especially if you want to grab all the loot and the goodies, but I'm not really interested in that, so I will be going back to the asylum, and probably fairly soon, because Stray Demon, quite an easy boss with a lot of souls as a reward, and you get the Titanite slab. Of course, we'll be needing one of those later on in the game, so there's no reason not to. Anyway, Quelag, whatever. Gonna buff. Not gonna summon Mildred, being stubborn. See if I can solo this whole game. I'm sure I can. Oh, right. I don't find this fight too bad. The fucking range on that, ridiculous. But she does have a very deadly AoE that I want to be careful. Ow. Okay, I'm not playing very well. Fuck. Ooh. No. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Okay, if I kind of aim for this bit here, I think I'm relatively safe, but I do need to watch out for that AoE. I thought I might be able to hit her in the in her torso with the scythe, and I believe that can stagger her, but right, that's the AoE. Run away. Obnoxious range on that thing. Just don't risk it, don't be greedy. Please stay still, Jesus. Ow. Heal. Right, the Quelag uses the Fury Sword, which very awesome dex weapon. Got the curved sword moveset. Does fire damage. It's a split damage weapon, so not one of the best, but fun to use. The curved sword moveset in this game is a lot of fun. Right, back away. Gonna heal up again because I might as well. Fight's nearly over. Right, come on. Nice. Blighttown has gone swimmingly so far. Better than I could have expected, really. I think I'm simultaneously playing like dog shit and also playing well at the same time. In some kind of weird harmony. Seems to be working. I'm running the wrong way. So Mildred will make that fight a bit easier. Mostly because Quelaag will focus most of her attention on her to begin with. Giving you an opportunity to just wail on her. So if you're struggling, I'd recommend that. But otherwise, not too bad. It's the AoE that's the problem, really. So that's the second Bell of Awakening, which means we can start progressing onwards into Sen's Fortress and towards Anor Londo. Few things to do before we get there, but that's definitely on the to-do list. We'll be going there relatively soon. Cool, cool. All is well. This is such an aesthetically cool area. But, you've played this game, you know Demon Ruins, Lost Izalith really aren't some of the strongest areas. In fact, probably the weakest. So this guy can also upgrade our Pyro Glove. I'm still unsure if I want to start. At some point I equipped my glove, I've noticed. I'm still unsure whether to fully commit to pyros, because not really using them. And I've just realised that I could have equipped Power Within during that last boss battle. Probably made it a bit easier. Not necessarily a problem. I want to join this covenant though. If I give her enough humanity, she will give me a spell, I think? Or maybe she gives it to me immediately? Not entirely sure. Great Chaos Fireball. Right, level up. I think that's 2 slots. Yeah, okay. Let's use some pyros, that'll be fun. Bit of variety, you know. Spice up the playthrough. 4 slots, I think that's fair, at least for now. And then... I don't really know. Sure. Oh man, I should have put some of those spells, some of those souls into actually upgrading my glove. Right, that's what I'll do with my next batch of souls from Ceaseless Discharge. He's up next. That's not going to take too long. Remember on my first run through, I always attacked these guys. I didn't seem to piece it together in my head that I was making things more difficult for myself by attacking them. They would fuck me up before Quelaag, and I didn't seem to learn. At least not immediately. They definitely made the lava look a bit nicer in Remastered. Such an eyesore in the original game. Cool little detail. I'm sure some of you know this. You can see the centipede demon chilling on that wall down there. Always thought that was really cool. So a few things about this boss. The design is really cool. Beyond that, It's pretty terrible. There's a scripted way to fight it, which is the go-to way, really, because fighting it any other way, baiting down his tentacle thing, is just awful. It's not fun. It's just tedious. He is revolting, though. You gotta feel bad for the guy. As soon as you grab the armor, he's gonna aggro. And luckily I've survived that. I don't want to get clipped again. Alright, I'm good. Now we just run back to the fog door. Right, so he's going to leap towards us. And 5 hits, I think. Is that it? Can I do this with my fists? Yeah, 6 hits. And he's done for. That's going to drain the lava in this area, which will allow us to explore a bit further, but we're not going to do that just yet. One of the areas, is gated off. We need the Lord Vessel before we do that. So we're just going to go head back to Firelink Shrine. And onwards to Sens, although I'm thinking I might go to the Asylum again. Because I get some levels, get some souls, get some other good stuff there. Need to grab the doll so we can go to the Painted World later in Anor Londo. So we need to go there anyway. I feel like it's a good thing to do before pressing on towards Sens and Anor Londo. Any excuse to deck out our character a little bit more. I need to upgrade my glove. I need to commit to that now. So you get 20,000 souls, and as long as you can get past him once you grab the gold helmed, whatever set of armor that is, then you're okay and you can just kill him in the scripted way, and you get 20k souls. So you might as well. Right, I'm putting this all into my glove. +6, not bad. Do I have enough for another level? No. That's okay. We'll keep hold of those. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, as always. If you've got any questions, send them my way. And see you in the next one.